Welcome back to Golden Goose and my Road to Glory series that follows myself, Zach Letter, as quarterback of the Florida Gators. Now today, the Gators are taking on the University of Kentucky. Now, Kentucky's 1-3 in the season, 0-1 in SEC conference play. So, I mean, this shouldn't be a huge challenge for the Gators. It is in Florida. Kirk is siding with us, and that's all that matters. Conference-wise, we really can't try to drop any of these games. South Carolina's still undefeated on our side of the conference, so we really have to compete with them right now. And then on the other side, the west side of the SEC, Alabama and Ole Miss are undefeated as well. Heisman Watch has us at number 1 still. We're going to have to keep competing. I mean, last game wasn't electric. It wasn't bad either. We had 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, nearly 400 passing yards, about 60 scrambling yards, or rushing yards, I should say. So, I mean, we're still a shoo-in for it, but we're gonna have to really continue to show the NFL scouts that we can stay in the pocket, that we can make good passing decisions, that we can read a defense. And the top 5 is still looking relatively the same: Florida, Ohio State, USC, Alabama, and Wisconsin. Now, Oregon lost a game, so they dropped all the way to number 9. But otherwise, right now, we're seeing some Big Ten talent in the top 5, Ohio State and Wisconsin. Then we have Alabama from the SEC. And then the Pac-12 is represented by USC. I mean, Ohio State in the national championship would be very, very interesting. And Alabama in the SEC championship game would be a very interesting one, too. I'm really, really excited about how this season could unfold. But just in case you didn't know, we're only 10 episodes away from taking this series to the professional, the Pro League. So if you guys are really excited about that, hit the like button. We're going to do a full role-play, scripted series for Madden when we move over to the pros, where we're going to go through the combine. We're going to do everything. It's going to have a full detailed story, and I think it's going to be really exciting. So if you're excited about that, we're only 10 episodes away, and we're doing one of these episodes every single day until we get there. So in the next 10 days, this series is going to be over, so make sure you hit that like button. Here's how we match up on paper. 83 overall Kentucky. They have an 84 offense and an 82 defense. I mean, this shouldn't be much of a matchup considering how the Tennessee game went. And to start this game off in the swamp, where's Shrek? We are on offense. And I'm not going to lie, it's loud, it's a sold-out house. I mean, you got to be nervous if you're Kentucky, especially with Zach Letter at quarterback for the opposing team. Getting this one away to Gordon. Oh my God. He gets the first down, but he got laid out. That was a punishing hit. New set of downs, looking to give this one to Green up the left side. He's going to keep it and trying to get to the outside edge. Finds himself 10 yards. That was beautiful running. Second down and inches. We're going to try to go to the air here with play action. There's Cunningham. Beautiful catch. Marlon Cunningham. 24 yards and a new set of downs. This first drive is definitely going according to game plan here. And in this one out to Maurice Green again to the right side. He's going to try to fight a defender off, but swallowed up after a 1-yard gain. Second down and 9. Man in motion is Parker. And I think we have our tight end Baker open. He comes down with it, 17 yards inside the red zone. I mean, we're not into the real competition just yet here in the SEC, so I mean, oh wow, look at this. I did not even know this. Look at this. Look at this. We have the ability to call hot routes. I'm excited. I am very excited. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, he drops it. But like I was saying, we're not even into the thick of the SEC competition just yet. These guys are all kind of more basketball schools than football schools. So obviously we're going to have an easy time against them. But there's McDaniel. 14 yards and a touchdown. We're on the board on our first drive. 4 for 5, 65 yards and a TD. Looking very methodical. Starting with the ball at the 9-yard line. We're going to have to go 91 yards if we want to get in the end zone here. Kentucky wasn't able to score on their opening drive. We're going to roll back, trying to find anyone open. Don't really see much of anything. Baker's there in the flat. He's going to find himself 5 yards. Handing this one off to Maurice Green. He's got the outside edge. Oh my God, cut up. He breaks 2 and finds himself 6 yards and a new set of downs for the Gators. First down and 10. We're taking the snap here. We're going to roll out to the right, trying to extend this play, and there's McDaniel. He was on fire last week. There's 21 yards right now. I want to take the shot deep to Parker, but I mean, we just have to be very selective with those deep shots. Parker, we're going to make him run and go get it. He is in front of the defender, but it's going to be deflected. Second down and 10, trying to stay in the pocket. There is that Parker? That is R.J. Parker. 16 yards, and we're into Kentucky territory. Get out of me, swamp, Kentucky. Uh-oh. Got to get rid of that one off the back foot to Maurice Green. Oh my God, he destroys 2 dudes. 2nd and 3. What are we going to do here on the read option? We're going to keep it. See you later, alligator. Or should I say, no, alligator, that's right, gator. Oh, God. I don't think we've scrambled once in this game. I'm pretty impressed with ourselves. I mean, obviously, we're only in the first quarter, but there's Maurice Green. Oh, my God. Still on his feet. He gets us inside the 5, down to the 2. Actually, down to the 1. Oh, my God. Time for some read option. Now, who's going to get in, Callahan or us? We're going to have to give this one to Callahan. He's going to walk right in. Great read option and a 1-yard touchdown run for Callahan. Great field position. I don't know if there was some type of turnover or what, but we're sitting at the 43-yard line here, up 14-0 against Kentucky. Obviously, this is a game that no one thought was going to go Kentucky's way. We're going to toss this one to Parker. Oh, hit hard as the ball arrives. 2nd down and 10. We're taking the snap. Looking. Oh, my God. Thought we were going to get sacked there. Oh, no. Oh, hand fell off the sticks. Butterfingers, 3rd and 8. Wow, now coach is thinking what I'm thinking. Let's go deep here. Let's see if we can find anyone open. Nah, I'm not liking it. We're just going to go deep to Parker. Down the sideline. Oh! Who was that? Get that man an NFL contract. He ripped that ball. That was Merrick McDaniel. Dude, that guy was on fire last week. He's on fire right now. We're ripping that ball out of the air. Under 1 minute left in the first quarter. Trying to make it 21-0 here. God, that play sometimes pans out. Oh, Gordon. Just airing it out to Gordon. Why not? Can Maurice Green find his way into the end zone here from the 6-yard line? He's going to cut to the outside and get us to the 5. This could be the last play of the first quarter. I kind of want this drive to end the first quarter. Let's see. Can we get in the end zone? Oh, wow, they brought somebody. There's Cunningham, and he's open. A 5-yard touchdown reception. Kentucky goes down and scores. It's 21-7 here in the second quarter. But if you're a Gator fan, you just got to be loving football right now. You won the national title last year. You get a great transfer with us coming to your school this season. And it's looking like we have a chance to repeat. See, that's where I'm going to try to shine, by getting rid of the ball when we can, or if we have to, instead of trying to force a big play. There's R.J. Parker. That's 20 yards, and we're knocking on Kentucky territory. This game's already going better than last week against Tennessee. I mean, last week against Tennessee wasn't a bad game, but there is Parker again. He holds on to it, and we are into Kentucky territory. I know a lot of you guys were asking, how's Kansas doing this season? We're going to check in on them after this game. I'm very curious, too, to see how they're doing without me at QB, and to see how they're kind of rating-wise going there. Oh, my God! How did we squeeze that into Kevin Gordon? I led the ball to the right, but it looked like there was a defender there. It was like magnetic to the ball. Gordon holds on, and we're going to take the snap, looking for Parker. We're going to deliver a strike to him. 14-yard touchdown reception, 28-7. So basically, Kentucky went down and scored 3, making it 28-10, and then we scored off the kickoff return again. 35-10. We stop Kentucky, and we're back with the ball with 1:43 to go in this half. Oh no, that was a little late on me, but Baker holds it in. I hope Kansas is doing good, okay? Like, I know that obviously they couldn't get things done in recruiting, couldn't keep us around, just because obviously we want to go to the next level. We want national attention. Whoop! Oh, I tried to spin. I wanted the spin cycle there. Yeah, I wanted national attention. I wanted better recruits at wide receiver, tight end, a better offensive line. But, I mean, obviously they couldn't get things done, and I really thought they were going to be able to after we, went down. I won the Heisman. We had a couple good seasons. But, I mean, I wish them all the best. I hope for the best in my career and in their career. And there we go, inside the 20, down to the 15. Red zone effort today, 4 for 4, all touchdowns. Let's see what we can do here on 1st down and 10. There's Baker throwing that one up, and that's a jump ball, and he fights his way in. A 16-yard touchdown reception. We're burying Kentucky here in the first half. 42-10, coach wants to go deep. 17 seconds left in this half. I mean, we do have 2 timeouts. I mean, we'll see what happens here. Seems a little bit greedy, just a tad. Oh no! Marlon Cunningham, a 55-yard touchdown reception. In the first half, we have 5 touchdown passes, 310 yards. We just waited. We had all day. We had 2 weeks. We could have set up camp and enjoyed a s'more. Cunningham gets wide open, beats the coverage. It was 49-10. Kentucky scores to start this half off, 49-17, a 32-point difference right here. Obviously, I don't think we're going to play this full game. We'll see what happens. Going to try to squeeze this one. Ooh! Very, very dangerous. We're getting a little too cocky. Let's wind back a little bit here. We have 19 touchdown passes this season and only 1 interception. I really would love to keep that ratio because that's like 5% of the time we throw interceptions, or a 5% difference, or a 95% differential there. We're going to try to keep this. I could have tried to get rid of it. Oh, the spin move's going to get us hurt. I got to be careful. We get a little too cocky when we're having a good game. So let's just try to hand this one off to Callahan. And Callahan gets the first down. More read option, this time with Green. And we're going to give it to Maurice Green up the center. He's going to find himself 6 yards. Solid running. Trying to improve to 5-0 on the season. We've been pretty calm in the pocket today. Tossing that one out to Parker. He's going to find his way, to the 42-yard line into Kentucky territory. Only 5 incomplete passes today, 19 for 24. We've been on fire. Coach wants to go deep here. Let's see if we can find anyone. A little bit of play action. Going to bomb this one deep. I think we have him beat. And we do! That's Cunningham again! Marlon Cunningham has some jets there. Had his man beat by like 4 yards at one point. Obviously, the safety converged there, but we still got the ball in just right. 39-point game right now. 3:52 to go in the third. We have the ball back. Let's see what we can do here. We're not going to be too aggressive. Obviously, take things slow. Oh, man. Wow, the pressure was there. Can we plant our feet? Oh, he's waiting there for the ball. He catches it. That's Eric McDaniel. He had his guy looking for shooting stars out there in the secondary. Look at this man. Posting up, his man still running towards the end zone. This is such a different game than that Tennessee game last week. I mean, it's night and day difference right now. I mean, this is where we have to take it on the ground. There's so much coverage downfield. We're going to walk this one in. Oh, that was a very late hit. 25-yard touchdown run, though. That's our 7th touchdown of the game. 6 through the air, 1 on the ground. And there was a defensive turnover. I mean, they still have us on the field, which I don't think is the best decision. 46-point game right now. Let's see what we can do here. This will probably be one of our last drives. A little bit of play action. We're rolling out. I mean, oh, there we go. There we go. Baker. Oh, he drops it. We have 20 touchdown passes this season in 5 games. That's 4 touchdowns per game average. And only 1 interception. So, I mean, we're trying to keep that record squeaky clean right now. Oh, I want to break it. Let's do it. Let's go. We're going to find the first down on the ground. First down and 10, trying to knock on that red zone door. To Cunningham, right over 38. And we're in the red zone. He's still on his feet. He got up off the pile. Wow, Cunningham, man, he is on fire today. 5 receptions, 143 yards, and 3 TDs. And a little bit of play action here on first down and 10. That's Baker. He catches it. That's a touchdown. 7 through the air on the day. 23 for 29, 489 yards. Kentucky stood no chance here. And we just broke a school record. Wow. 489 passing yards in a game. And I think that's it for us for this game. We only played half the third quarter. And this is just a romping of a game. A 63-point victory. And the Gators defend the swamp. This is me swamp, okay? Just another Shrek reference. But we defend the swamp again. Extend our victory, or I guess our win streak to 5-0 on the season. And our record just right now is reflecting that of a national championship team. 8 total touchdowns for us. Just night and day difference between that Tennessee game. 23 for 29, 489 yards, 7 touchdowns. We were not sacked today, and we did not throw interceptions. Now, last week against Tennessee, we were sacked 5 times and had 1 interception. And I said I wanted to change that. I want to stay in the pocket. I want to stay confident. And we weren't sacked at all today. We had a lot of time. I mean, our offensive line looked great. No interceptions. We go to rushing-wise. Obviously, we carried only 7 times for 107 yards and a TD. Callahan had 2 TDs, 14 carries for 43 yards. Green had 6 carries for 40 yards. He's a beast. He's a senior as well. We go to receiving now. This is where it gets crazy. Gordon had 5 receptions, 68 yards. But look at this. Marlon Cunningham, 5 receptions, 143 yards and 3 touchdowns. Obviously, R.J. Parker got involved, 5 receptions, 80 yards and a touchdown. And John Baker, the tight end, 5 receptions, 72 yards, and 2 TDs. McDaniel had a touchdown, and Larry Lull had a touchdown as well. Look at this. 8 total touchdowns through the air. We threw 7 of them, and it was just such a great game. Now, this game is going to be interesting. LSU, obviously, they're 2-3 on the season. Not a very stellar record, but they're a great team on paper. A overall, A- offense, A+ defense. I mean, obviously, they're 0-3 in conference play this year. I mean, haven't been too hot. We're 3-0 at 5-0 on the season. Kirk is going to side with us in this next matchup, but I cannot wait. This one's going to be good. And if you haven't noticed, for some reason we went from number 1 to number 2 in the nation. Doesn't make any sense to me. Ohio State now ranked number 1. I guess our schedule has been a little bit of a patty cake, cupcake schedule, but it is going to get harder, so hopefully we can convince the voters to put us back in that number 1 spot. But hey, we still have a chance for the national championship. Conference-wise, South Carolina's still undefeated. I mean, we're 3-0 in conference, though. They're 2-0. This is going to be such a tight race. And in the SEC West, it looks like Alabama's 4-0, and Mississippi State has dropped one, and so has Ole Miss and Texas A&M. So it's a tight race over there still. There's still a couple of ranked teams in the mix with Alabama, but Alabama's just performing lights out, and I can't wait to face them. Hopefully it's in the SEC Conference Championship game. And after that stellar performance, is there any question that we're not number 1 on the Heisman watch? Look at this, still number 1. What a great game, 489 yards, 7 passing TDs, 107 yards on the ground. I mean, we had like 600 yards of total offense just as the quarterback and 8 touchdowns. It's just such a great game, great performance. LSU, though, in the next episode is coming into the Swamp. It's going to be an interesting game. They're a pretty tough opponent. I mean, they're great rating-wise. They're great on paper. They're like Tennessee, though. They haven't executed this season, and I mean, they're 2-0 outside of conference play. Maybe, I don't know, locker room issues, head coach issues. I don't know. We'll see what happens in that LSU game. It's going to be interesting. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications if you're new. And until next time, peace out.